Hi folks, this is Bryan Torresani. I'm the head baseball coach at Arcadia University, and I'm here today with Figure It Out Baseball. This is again part of our series on base stealing. Still talking about first base here. In the previous videos, we've talked a lot about what we call in Arcadia our old school technique, sort of your standard traditional type leads, stationary lead, and stealing second base. A lot of that is really good. You know, with our guys, we tell them that, you know, we have a toolbox that we want to be able to have different tools in that toolbox for different situations. So, you know, from an offensive standpoint, you know, there's going to be days we can just pull the hammer out and, you know, get 15 hits and score 12 runs and kind of win going away. But there's going to be other days where we're in close ball games where we need to reach into that toolbox and grab out the tool that's going to allow us to win that 3-2 game or that 5-4 game. And one of those things is some of our momentum stealing techniques. Coaching is stealing, and a lot of this that we use is from Coach Tallarico, who's the assistant baseball coach at Wright State. He's popularized a lot of this stuff. I'm sure he got it from somewhere, but you know, his system is something that has been fruitful for us, and I'm happy to be able to share parts of it, you know, with Figure It Out Baseball. We're going to call this our new school technique. Again, it's designed to try to develop some momentum. It takes practice. It takes your players getting comfortable with it. I'm going to show you how to take a new school lead in this video very simply. In subsequent videos, we'll expand on it a little bit. Okay, just to backtrack, our old school lead, right, left, shuffle, shuffle, gets our left foot out to this 12-foot mark. When we are going with our new school technique, it starts out at a 6-foot lead, and we're going to end up at a 12-foot lead. So our footwork initially with new school is we just say right, left, and turn. Right, left, and turn, okay? I'm in here at 6 feet, right? I'm in very safe distance from the bag. If the pitcher comes over, I can get back very simply. Our goal with this is to try to create momentum out to 12 feet right before the pitcher lifts his leg up to go to the plate. Okay? Again, it's difficult, but something that I think with practice your guys can get really good at, and it can be a weapon for you. So here's how it works. We're going to start out kind of in our athletic stance here at 6 feet. We want to start what we're going to call our new school shuffle with our right foot. Okay? So it's going to look like this. Jab and shuffle. That's going to get me out to this 12-foot mark. All right? Couple things to notice. We have to start with that jab step so our feet stay close to the ground, because at any point in here, we may have to return to first base. The common mistake guys make is they shuffle with their feet together, right? And that gets their feet off the ground. If that pitcher decides to make a move over to first base, right at that instant, they're really gonna have trouble getting back to first base that way, okay? So I'm in here, right, and I jab and shuffle. You'll also notice that when I land, I'm landing so that I can go either direction. I'm not guessing, I'm not anticipating. I'm seeing the whole thing happen with the pitcher where jab, shuffle, I'm landing on balance. If I hit it right and he picks that leg up, I can keep going, right? If I don't hit it right and he comes over, I can dive back into first base using the same technique that I talked about in my old school return video. Some questions with this is, you know, when should I shuffle? That's a tough one to answer. You know, it's really about feel, about your players paying attention on the bench to how long the pitcher's holding the ball for. The other question is, isn't it risky? I tend to think no. You know, if you're a coach or you're a player that wants to try this, get on the mound and come set and try to look back over your left shoulder. It's really difficult to see what's going on here as a right-handed pitcher. For us, we practice it. We have some other ways that we go about it that I'll talk about later, but it's very difficult for that right-handed pitcher to really see what's going on here. So again, I'm in here, and let me start from the beginning. All right, I'm going to be on the base, heels on the bag, right, left, and turn. All right, shuffle, I'm gonna jab, shuffle. If I hit right, I can keep going, all right? But the key is to stay low and close to the ground and be able to go both directions when you land. One more time, jab, shuffle. I can go both directions when I land. Again, this is Bryan Torresani. I'm the head baseball coach at Arcadia University, and I'm here today with Figure It Out Baseball.